My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of VHS Beyond. And the VHS franchise is the biggest hit or miss franchise there is. I like the first movie. It's not great, but it's decent enough. The second movie is great, and Safe Haven, directed by Gareth Evans, is an all-timer. I haven't actually seen VHS Viral, but VHS 94 is actually pretty good. The subject is an all-timer. VHS 99, I didn't really care for, but the game show one is memorable. VHS 85? I didn't like. I thought this one sucked. And VHS Beyond, I was hoping that it could be a return to form, and thankfully it is. This movie is very good. It's a little uneven as every anthology movie is, but there is still so much to love here. So I'm going to rank all six segments from worst to best. So the worst one is the wraparound story Abduction Adduction. I like what they were trying to do, how instead of being a creepy wraparound segment, they were going for the mockumentary approach, but I just thought the execution here was awful. It's never funny, it's never interesting, it's never entertaining, and yeah, easily the worst one. The fifth best one is going to be a hot take because I see a lot of people putting this one in the top spot, but it's Stowaway, directed by Kate Siegel. And Kate Siegel is Mike Flanagan's wife, I believe. She has been in plenty of his projects, and she's a talented actress. I thought she was great in Midnight Mass. And I see promise for her as a director. I like the aesthetic of this movie. I like what she's trying to do, and it ends on a very effective note. But I just thought so much of this short film was bland. I felt like it was uninteresting and didn't really do too much for me. So, yeah, that's why it's the second worst one. The fourth best one is Dreamgirl, directed by Virat Pal. And this one takes a while to get going. And once it gets going, it is so stupid and silly, but also gnarly at the same time. And I enjoyed it. Maybe it's a bit too chaotic with all the flashing lights and people just running around like maniacs, but I just thought this one was entertaining enough. Nothing great, but I enjoyed it. And now the top three are like great. I love these segments. So the third best is going to be another hot take because this is the one that everybody is talking about, and it's Live and Let Dive by Justin Martinez. And first of all, I do love that title, but the premise is there's a group of skydivers who skydive during an alien apocalypse. That is a very cool idea, but that is like just a minute or two of this segment. They're on the ground for most of it, so temper your expectations. But that said, this one is still very entertaining. It's schlocky, it's silly, it's brutal, it's tense, it's just great. There is one excellent jump scare here, and I loved the look of the aliens, and I even love the skydive element. I do wish they were in the sky for a bit longer, but still quality stuff. The second best one is Four Babies, directed by Christian Long and Justin Long. And Justin Long is a very good actor. He was in a Kevin Smith movie a decade ago called Tusk. And I don't want to say too much about this segment, but it kind of felt like a spiritual sequel to Tusk in some ways. This one is fucked up. It's really twisted, but it's also really silly and campy at the same time, and I thought it was effective. I thought I didn't write down the actress's name, but the actress who played the villain here does a really good job. And yeah, like this one is definitely memorable, and it's one I would actually like to see an entire movie on. Like when it ended, I was just like, no, that was too short. I want more. So, yes, this one definitely delivers. But my favorite, and I feel like this is going to be a hot take, but it's actually the first segment, Stoke, directed by Jordan Downey, who also directed this indie movie a few years ago called The Headhunter. And that movie isn't great, but I saw potential with the director, and holy shit, does he deliver with this one. Like, this is one of the best VHS segments, period. I was blown away by the craftsmanship on display, and I feel like this is the closest thing we've gotten to a proper live action Resident Evil movie. Like, it is thrilling, it is tense, it is bloody and gnarly and also a little bit silly, and it's pure schlock, but it is just so damn impressive. It really is. Like, I just thought this one fully delivered in every possible way, and I was just so impressed by the direction on display. Like, it is very entertaining and it's very simple. It's not one of those segments that feels overly convoluted. It is straight to the point, and it just completely worked for me. I loved it. I kind of want Jordan Downey to direct a live action Resident Evil movie now, because I think he could knock it out of the park. And that's one thing about these movies that I like. It can shine a spotlight on up and coming horror directors and give them an opportunity to show off their talent, and maybe it can help them become successful. I hope that happens with Jordan Downey and Christian and Justin Long and Justin Martinez and Virat Pal and Kate Siegel. I hope I see movies from these directors real soon, and this movie as a whole just feels more consistent, feels more cohesive than other movies in this franchise, and it gives you everything you want. It's brutal, it's tense, it's schlocky, it's campy, it's silly, it's gnarly, it's just all there. So, yeah, I really dug this movie. I really did. Like I said, there's two segments that I don't really care for, but the highs are so very high. So I'm giving VHS Beyond a 7.5 out of 10. This is definitely a top 2 of the franchise, so please give it a watch. But VHS Beyond, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.